So if there's one thing you should definitely try and do for 2026, it is avoid anything that comes in a can. I'm going to talk about the reasons why, plus all of the easy swaps that you can get instead of anything that comes in a can. Yeah, all canned food is really high in hormone disrupting chemicals, okay? Either BPA or one of the other many bisphenols that is used in the lining of canned foods. There was a recent study that actually looked at the most commonly used BPA replacement. They found that 7 of the 9 were more toxic than BPA. BPA is bad, FYI. It is unequivocally linked to many different types of cancer, obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, as well as just overall immune suppression. One of the reasons that canned foods in particular are a very high source of these bisphenols is because every single can is heat processed after the food is put into that can, okay? They heat process everything in that can once it's sealed to achieve commercial sterility. This is a really rigorous process in order to kill all the bacteria that could potentially make you sick, right? But that means that every single can, which is lined in plastic, that plastic is basically cooking with your food. If there's one easy swap you can go for when you're in the store, it's a Tetra Pak carton. Yes, those are also lined in plastic. However, study after study after study has shown that Tetra Pak cartons have far less microplastics and far less bisphenols in the ultimate end food than a regular canned food would. So instead of going for canned soups, go for soups in Tetra Paks. That's great. Instead of going for like canned tomatoes, which a lot of people use, try and go for tomatoes that are in a glass jar, which I am now able to find at many stores in my area, or go for ones that are in a Tetra Pak. Instead of getting canned vegetables, a really great swap is actually getting frozen fruits and vegetables. Not only is this just as affordable, but many times frozen fruits and vegetables are actually more nutritious because they're picked when they are the ripest that they possibly can be. Instead of getting canned beans, try and get dried beans, okay? All you gotta do is just soak them in your fridge, or you can cook them ahead of time and then just keep it in your freezer. It ultimately is cheaper and healthier to use something that is not in a can, and there's so many great affordable swaps out there.